first one on.
Oh. We'll see if nobody shows
Hey,
up.
nobody.
Maybe it's just recording and set for 2:40 a.m., in which case that could be dumb.
No, won't be doing that.
Live chat, remember to guard your privacy. Are you sure?
It says live.
It's just,
When people watch this back, they're going to be watching this part, so.
I know, but really I think if you saw a time, I bet you it's wrong that it's gonna go at 2:45.
Doesn't make any sense.
Okay, there we go. All right, somebody's there. Man, it's just been way too long.
Hi,
Nobody
guys.
believes it. All right, so get that set up there then.
Let me pull it up so I can see the chat.
Hello, hello. Hope everybody's doing all right. How are you? Who's on here?
Janaea.
Janaea, what's up?
Alexia.
Hey, Shauna Lee. Is that? Oh, Shauna.
Shanna Lee.
Shanna Lee. I have a sister, Shauna Lee. I thought it was my sister, so.
Carla. Hi, guys. We have not been on live in a long time,
way too long.
but we are in Dallas, Texas tonight by ourselves, away from our 6 kids,
Crazy.
having dinner in bed, so we thought we'd go live.
Yeah.
We're
Wow,
here
good
for
time. Hey, Hillary.
We're here for a YouTube conference, so it only seemed fitting that we do a YouTube live.
Absolutely.
Oops.
I guess, Hillary. Of course, it was good timing. How's everybody else doing? You guys all doing anything good for Labor Day? My name got said. Yay. Yeah, we've got a whole few days with no kids. It's crazy.
The bunk bed is done, Logan. You have to check out our videos.
Yeah, it's all posted up there, and we're getting ready for the next big project. And thank you, in behalf of Andrea.
Thank you for what?
She said, hello to Superhero. So I was saying,
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been on here, so it's gonna be nice to chat with you guys.
Darlene, hello. Senya, what time is it? It's 10:22 here in Texas right now. My hat's all crooked. I can barely lift my arm up to catch my hat. I need shoulder surgery really bad. Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl Holmes. Yeah, so anyways, those who don't know anything about us, the Wheelchair Dad, I'm Dan, this is Andrea, and I'm paralyzed from the waist down from a construction accident. Use a wheelchair. If you don't know anything about our channel, you should definitely stick around and check it out. We're down here in Dallas, Texas. We live in Utah. Down here in Dallas, Texas for a YouTube convention this week, so it's exciting. But yeah, check out the videos if you don't know. We've got 6 kids, and we just do life and try to be positive and motivational. Help encourage people to dig deeper and push harder and stay motivated in life even when it gets real rough. So right on, Joe. Is it Joe Richard Fryer? Yeah, check it out. Make sure you subscribe. If you guys are on here, subscribe first off, please. Subscribe, and then like and follow, right? That's all the things you say still. I still don't get it all, but
Anne wants to know what you think about while enduring the pain.
I don't know. I just think that it really hurts, and
Gotta get through it.
yeah, like I'm thinking about what I need to possibly be doing next to try to help get it to stop. Try to think if I've done everything, if I'm missing something, like, I don't know, it all goes through my head, if I'm using too much medication or not enough, and like, it's just a balance of everything. Like, who's watching, like, yeah, I don't know. It's all rough, so I have to pay attention when we've got 6 kids running around. Oh, thanks, Hillary. It's super kind.
I have 7 kids.
And
Awesome.
Carla is in a wheelchair since birth, and you're an example. Awesome. Thank you, Carla. And Christina needs shoulder surgery too. Yeah, I was supposed to go in a couple months ago, but summertime's here, and we've got way too much going on. So I'm like dragging my arm everywhere we go, trying to see how long we can go.
Not good.
Do you see my chat, Janaea? Nope, we don't. We do.
Yes. Your birthday's
Well, happy
coming
soon
up.
birthday. Yeah.
Because I live in Dallas.
Oh, really? Cool.
Cool.
We
So
are.
far, it's nice here.
Yeah.
We got in about 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah. And then we've just been kind of bumming. Checked a couple things out.
And now we're just in bed at the hotel room, eating dinner.
Rodney, thank you.
We went to the grocery store and picked up a few things so that we could save some money.
Rodney says you're true inspiration. Thank you for sharing with us. Andrea does a killer job. I hope everybody knows like all the work that Andrea does to like bring all this out. She really does. Like she's a superhero for that. So I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know how she does it all, but definitely teamwork. Definitely a lot of work, but it's worth it, guys. Love the comments. Love the community. Definitely feel like we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. So I hope everybody enjoys it, and hey, there's Rita.
Hi, Rita.
Long time no see or listen or talk to at all. Man, it's been way too long since we've done a live. Jeez, how long has it been?
Yeah.
Shoot.
It's been a minute.
I don't
We've been
even-
a little bit MIA. We
Yeah.
took a trip. Some of you saw that we took a trip to Missouri, and
That was
it
a
was
nightmare.
good, and then it
no
was
bad way. In
bad,
good
and
way.
then it was good, and then it was bad. Our van broke down. We got stuck in the middle of nowhere, but we got an extra week of vacation and spent lots of good time with the kids, but it was a little bit stressful there for a while. We ended up going back to Utah without our van. Our van was 14 hours away from us in Nebraska for like, what was it, like 3 weeks?
Yeah, at least 3 weeks. It was crazy up there in Bellevue, Nebraska. Woodhouse Nissan. Woodhouse, any of the Woodhouse dealerships, if I buy a car again, I'm definitely going to go to Woodhouse. Like, they were seriously so freaking good to us. They
They're
like,
awesome.
yeah, I can like story after story on the service department stuff anyways, and then they ended up really helping us out, and they sent us home with a Dodge crew cab that seated everybody so that we could tow our trailer all the way back home from Nebraska. Like, it was like 1,000 miles away, but they knew we wanted to get home really bad. So
We were just eating like a sweet Hawaiian roll turkey sandwich, some strawberries and grapes. We just
country
went to the-
living.
Sorry,
There
just
you go.
dripped water all over you.
All right.
We just went to the local little grocery store. We walked there,
Thanks,
but
Richard.
it was mostly downhill, so we Ubered back because
It was a big hill.
Dan didn't have his power assist with him, and I didn't want to push him up the hill
Yeah.
with all of our little grocery bags.
Yeah. We went shopping hungry, and then it's like just kept getting more things. So yeah, thanks Richard for subscribing. Janaea, when are they gonna make our next? When are they gonna make our next video? All the time. I don't know.
We put out shorts regularly.
How long is the live? I don't know. Just until we're done. Until you guys kick us off of here. I don't know. We're getting a few more people on. If you don't know who we are, it's Dan and Andrea, the wheelchair dad. I'm in a wheelchair. My wheels are over there. There they are. We're just chilling in bed, eating some grub. We're down here in Dallas, Texas for the YouTube convention, a YouTube creator convention. So we're gonna spend some time learning some stuff on how to do all this better. So we have 6 kids. We met after my injury. Throw all sorts of info at you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe while you guys are all there. All 147 of you. Better please hit subscribe and follow. Check out the videos. Hit follow and what's the one? Notify, all that good stuff, so that you can be along for the journey. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Thanks, Rita. Yeah, anyways, anybody got any questions about our family, about what we're doing down here?
We're in Dallas, Texas. If you missed it, we're in Texas for a YouTube conference put on by Mr. Beast and Shondur. You probably do. We're without our 6
Hey,
kids
Pat.
for 5 days, which is wild.
Yeah,
But
crazy.
it was so funny. The airplane ride was only like 2 hours and 9 minutes, but it felt like 8 hours. And I was like, we were both like, why did it feel so long? But
no
I think
distractions.
it's because we didn't have our kids distracting us. So
That was
we were
crazy.
just sitting there in silence, like, this is taking forever.
Jessica, good morning in Germany. I have German heritage
Guten
as well.
Morgen.
Yeah, guten Morgen, Herr, not Herr, Fräulein, Jessica. Thanks, Than Bo.
Yes, Carla, we are both LDS.
You're next door to us all. I'm actually in the same hotel. Janaea, are you really? What room? Tell me what room you're
She
in.
said by the same hotel,
Oh, okay.
but that's weird. Come on over. You want some strawberries?
Yeah, right. I was like, dang, you got some ice cream in the freezer? Our freezer, somebody turned it down before they left. It's like there's water all over the floor from the ice from the freezer part melting down.
No, Rita, we did not bring the oatmeal. We were too worried that it would be too hard to get rides. We're like Ubering everywhere, and so we just didn't feel like it would be practical.
Right on, Carla. I'm studying a lot of psychology and neurosciences currently. Was wondering if adhesive arachnoiditis is primarily nerve or muscle. It's nerve. All your in my spinal cord, all the nerves are like stuck together in scar tissue. So that's the arachnoiditis, and then adhesive arachnoiditis is when it like advances and it like sticks to the sidewall in there, and then like any bending, lifting, and twisting just aggravates it even more. It's just super painful and hard to control. We spent 4.5 years trying to figure out what it was, and going crazy trying to figure out what it was. And since then, we've been blessed with different things to help treat it, and we've been on here and have helped countless other people that have seen our videos and seen like when I'm in pain, and they like instantly relate, because it's like, when you're like at a 15 in pain and like nobody else can explain it, that's what it is. Anyways, there's a lot of feelings of similarity in those, and we've been in touch with quite a few people. So it's been nice to be able to help share that information and help other people get diagnosed and get treatment after years and years and years. I think the most was like 13 years or something. Some poor guy up in Canada I was talking to. So many
doctors have still never even heard of it, let alone know how to treat it, obviously.
Yeah, hello in Brazil. Yeah, so again, Dan and Andrea, the wheelchair dad. Andrea does all of our posting and editing and creating and all the good stuff. Andrea's amazing, and she's mom and her killer wife. Scream, 15 years. Yeah, it's nuts. Hello in Vienna. So, anyways, yeah, we have 6 kiddos. If you have any questions about adhesive arachnoiditis, about being paralyzed, about being married to a regular person, or a regular person being married to somebody with a spinal cord injury, feel free to ask. Our kids range from 3 to 17. We have two 17-year-olds, two 12-year-olds, 5 and 3. So we have hers, mine, and ours.
I don't think I've ever been to West Virginia. You definitely haven't.
No. Somebody what said? No. No. My sister isn't Sarah up there. Oh, where's she at? I don't know. I haven't been up there yet though.
How come they can't detach the scoring?
Because it's like so they try to do a detethering where they go in and like free it up. Like I guess some people that if you start getting a little bit of scarring, probably just regular scarring and not adhesive arachnoiditis, they can go in and clean it up and break things free. But adhesive arachnoiditis, I don't know if it's just because it's so aggressive, but it's all scarred up so much that they can't differentiate what's what. So like I tried to go in and when they did that, they did a laminectomy where they take the back vertebrae off, open it up so they can get right in there to it and see everything. And when they try to clean it, and they have like probes all over in your body to make sure that they're not messing anything else up. And the neurosurgeon said he basically like started touching anything and could tell he was going to screw up stuff worse, so he just had to stop right away. And it's just they can't do any of the nerve blocks, they can't do any like anything because it's all so clumped together. They don't know what nerves send and which ones receive. Hello in Hong Kong.
What is your depiction on a normal person? I think he was just referring to the fact that I walk and I don't use a wheelchair.
Yeah.
How you guys been? Just stopping in. I live super close to you guys. Cool. Hi, Cassidy.
Here or home?
How's the reaction of your little kids when you have so much pain? They're afraid or
They're
something?
still good. They're not afraid. They're all super sweet and loving.
He says, you aren't normal to me, and I'm not talking about your disability. I'm talking about the man and the father that you are is far beyond normal to me.
Oh, thanks,
That's
man.
nice.
Yeah.
Thanks,
You guys are
Audrey.
amazing.
You guys are
Cassidy's
so nice.
in Riverdale. Nice. Okay.
That is close to us, off 31st
Yeah.
Street.
Very
Nice.
cool. Very cool. We'll have to figure out who you are.
But the kids are all, unfortunately, used to Dan's pain.
How to speak to children about life-changing injury. Let's see. Like your own kids, or like just teaching kids to like deal with it and see it in like in public, or like your family. I think it'd be a couple of different things. Janae, you're gonna be 19 years old, a youngster. Victoria, absolutely, says thank you. You guys are, thanks so much for keeping God's word in your content and marriage. You're all like a goal couple for me, looking for a future husband. It's so hard. Just so you know, Victoria, like we are definitely committed to this marriage, but it is not without work and struggle and real life other problems and everything else, and yelling and frustration and like just normal married people stuff. And then we just know how to love and come back through it, because we know we're not giving up. This is round 3 for both of us, actually. We've been married, it'll be 10 years in December. Yeah, if you have any questions, hit us up.
It's so hard online because we don't ever want to depict that we have like a perfect life or a perfect marriage, because that could not be further from the truth. But it's also a very fine line between like airing all your dirty laundry to strangers on the internet and just, you know, keeping your stuff to yourself and trying to be positive.
Get the camera rolling while we're like, screw you. Throw stuff, break some stuff. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but marriage, definitely getting through the ups and downs of marriage is definitely easier when you have God involved in our experience.
And together, like working together towards like a God faith.
17 months as
no
a member.
jabs. No jabs.
Dawn, you're the best.
No jab. Sorry, I was asking. I was going to try to get to this question. Where did you learn so much about construction before the accident? So before the accident, I did built homes for, built homes for like 20 plus years. Dawn, did you just sign up? What's going on here?
No, that's Dawn.
Oh, you just.
She's the one that we watch on the
Gotcha. Yep.
whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I did construction for a long time. Oh, we're getting stuff deleted.
No, it's definitely not a perfect marriage. Rita, you're
Um,
right. Nobody can say they have a perfect marriage.
Sorry, Janaea.
I always tell people if you ever haven't,
You know what? Hold on.
if we've been missing posts for a while or haven't posted or we're quiet,
I
we're
gotta
probably
tell Suman 9219 from India. I actually have India heritage, so my great grandpa was India, like from India, like came through foster homes and whatever. Anyways, kind of interesting story. And then, so I'm Indian that way, and Andrea's Indian feather, so Native American. But anyways, it's kind of, that's our little inside joke on that. But.
So what I was saying before
Sorry,
you
babe.
rudely
Sorry,
interrupted
sweetheart.
me.
I was trying to get that before it went by. Okay.
I was just saying, if there's ever a lull in our content, you either know that we're like super stressed out with family and kids or life, or Dan and I are not getting along very well, because I always joke that I can't post nice positive videos about him if I'm not feeling super happy with him. So we're real life people with real life struggles.
Fling dollar, thank you. That is really, really touching. That's why we do it. Seriously, it's all for that, man. Thank you for sharing that too. That seriously means a lot. That's what we slave away and try and do all this for. You know, if you guys have questions, if you're throwing stuff out there and I'm not seeing it, do a super chat, like just whatever, do like the smallest amount so it shows up on the screen. And I'll address your question right away, or you can sign up as a member, and then your questions get noticed right away. So sign up as a member and ask a question, or you can do the super chat, or just keep asking a question over and over and not get mad. I met my wife after my injury. Yeah, there's a podcast and stuff on our just on our webpage. If you go to thewheelchairdad.com, you can get in there and see all sorts of podcast interviews. There's a few of them in there that talk about it a lot in detail. But we met afterwards. She had 2 boys when we met. I had 2 girls. They were like the same ages. So we both had a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old essentially. And then yeah, so 3 and 7, and then we have our 3 and 5-year-old that we had together. That we had to use some in vitro help to acquire, and man, life's been good. So we got married. It'll be 10 years ago in December. So coming up, man, that's crazy. 10 years just went by like nothing. Janaea, I'm going to be graduating from high school this year. Sweet. Don't miss out on that. Yeah, we're going to have to call and get a new thing. Thanks. Where is the phone? Do they even have phones in here anymore? There it is over there.
we bought a big old tub of ice cream to eat. The little freezer in our fridge is not freezing good.
Yeah, it's
So we're gonna be
defrosting
eating
everywhere.
Rocky Road soup here in a minute.
Did I stop the screen?
How's the merch going? Merch
We haven't-
sales have been super slow because we
haven't
have
done
not
any lives and talking about
we
anything.
haven't done lives. We haven't talked
It's-
about it. We haven't. It has been a busy last few weeks, busy and stressful, and
Last couple months,
yeah.
seems like.
Now school's back in session. We've got kids in. We had one that started kindergarten, 2 that started junior high, and 2 seniors. So we have kids in 3 different schools with 3 different start times and 3 different end times, and we are just very busy trying to figure out how to juggle it all. So anyway, that's a long question about, or a long answer about the merch, but merch does not sell unless we're like actively pushing it and talking about it. So
Yeah. Which we probably will tomorrow, because I'm going to wear some of our cool shirts. Throw some more videos on there. And you guys who don't know Dan and Andrea, the wheelchair dad, I'm paralyzed from the waist down. Andrea has to deal with me. We have 6 kids that we have to deal with. And been married for almost 10 years. Met after my accident. We're down here in Dallas, Texas for a YouTube convention to learn about some more YouTube stuff. And yeah, we've got lots of information and lots of life craziness. Let's see. Have you tried a spinal stimulator? Yes, I did. It didn't work. Told her I5 S1 nerve is destroyed by her horrible surgeon, and it seems to help after 3 years. Being bedridden, it still, sorry, what did it say? And it feeling to the nerves, and it feeling to the nerves. So it did help her. I tried it. I forget how many days we did the trial for, like 3 days, but it didn't work. They didn't think they got the leads in really well either, because I have so much crazy scar tissue. It's crazy when they do the test for that. They like put these big long needles like in while you're awake, because they want to make sure they're not hurting you, and they like jam them down along your spine. But scar tissue, I guess, is really, really rough, because man, they like wiggle my body all over the place trying to get them in. They bent a couple of needles, and they're like putting them on the metal tray in front of my face. It was horrible. It was like 3 or 4 hours long procedure trying to get that in there, and it was supposed to be like 45 minutes. So
yeah, that was pretty rough.
Just wash a lot of your stuff. Thanks. Impeach Biden. Thank you. Yeah, make sure you subscribe, you guys. If you're on here, subscribe. Subscribe, follow, get notified.
Says, how do I subscribe? Just click on at the top of this live. You should be able to see our little picture. Click on it, and then there's a subscribe button.
So you can subscribe, or you can sign up as a member too, if you really want to support our channel. You sign up as a member. It's up there too, underneath the picture somewhere. From Ohio, you give me a lot of strength, faith, and hope. Thanks, Davey. Thank you. Russian.
Medfeds. I don't even know what that is still.
What?
The medbeds that we're talking about.
Oh, yeah, what is that again? Like,
we should research that.
Yeah, we should do that. Screenshot it before it goes away. Okay. It does go by too fast.
Sorry to hear that, Rita. Dang it.
What happened?
Just in a lot of pain. They changed their meds again.
Man.
From Brazil. What time is it in Brazil, Elaine?
Thanks, Nikki.
Thanks, Randall. You guys are so nice.
Yeah, I worked with a Lancaster, Nikki. When I worked up on Hill Air Force Base, there was a police officer up there for a time.
Thanks, Carla.
Worked with a Lancaster. She is a strong woman. Andrea is amazing, seriously. And brilliant. Very driven.
Our
Ambitious.
kids go to bed. Our younger ones go to bed around 8:30. Our older ones maybe around 10:30. Yeah, so for those of you just joining, Dan's paralyzed. He was injured in a construction accident about, well, a little over 11 years ago. We met after his accident. We each had 2 kids. We've had 2 together in the last 10 years, and so now we have 6. And right now we're sitting in a hotel room eating dinner on the bed, without any of our 6 kids, because we're in Dallas, Texas for a YouTube convention for 5 days. The convention's for 2.5 days, but
no kids, man. Holy cow.
pretty crazy.
Pip, I saw your comment a minute ago, just so you know. Thank you.
Yes, we are married.
Almost 10 years. We met after my injury. We have 6 kids, growing our family. We've been married for 10 years this December. So keep those questions coming, you guys. If you got any questions, throw them out there. You're the best YouTubers. Yeah.
Rita, we took a nap earlier. We came here and turned the TV on and we crashed. It was very nice to just take a nap.
Yes, we do.
You have any new house projects coming up?
Sure do. You guys are going to hear about it now before everybody else. So we are putting together a big old project, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. So we had an amazing company come to us that builds custom sinks for your kitchen or wherever. It is Dino Raquel. You'd have to get on and check it out. They're like custom made, handmade sinks. They're freaking amazing. But we're making a great big basin. It's huge. That for our kitchen. Anyways, it's an amazing, awesome, perfect sink that I can reach in. It's not like everything about it's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna be able to pull up under it. It's gorgeous, you guys. And then they reached out to a company that does the faucets and got us an amazing faucet through Waterstone, which is another crazy high-end company with some amazing products. You guys, this stuff, we don't deserve it, man. I swear, it's really cool. And so that started us down. The next project, because we can't put that sink and faucet in our current countertops, because our current countertops were like the laminate, and then they were painted on top of that by the last owner, and then all the paint's rubbing off, so it just looks like it's really coming apart. So we're not going to put this.
That's what I said, Rita, and then he can do more dishes.
I don't even know how to do it. What do you do? What do you do for that?
He does do the dishes, but it's a pain in the butt for him, and he has to like pull his wheelchair sideways up to the sink and then reach his arm over, and his arm drips water and gets his clothes all wet. It's a pain.
Thank Heisenberg.
Hey, Quarantina.
Whoa, Quarantina. Hey, how are you? Hello.
We do not live in Texas. We actually live in Utah. We're just here visiting for the week.
Thanks, Fling Dollar, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Just throwing out the like and the love there. Thank you. If you guys have questions, ask away. If you guys aren't getting answered, we're not seeing it, super chat, so it stands out like right now with Fling Dollar. Or you can sign up a membership where you want to donate or like support the channel in any way. There's a couple different options on there if you wanted to. It does take a lot of time and work. Oh my gosh, you guys, Andrea is working her guts out to get all this stuff created and post it. It's not just like shoot a video and stick it online. It's definitely so much more than that, you guys. And yeah, yes, we are LDS.
Keeps us busy.
Thanks, Jean. Sorry, my eyes suck. I'm trying to really get them working over here. Have we been to Michigan? No, but I know a friend of mine lived there.
Wow. Cool
So
story.
kind of.
Cool story, Hansel.
Strong Foundation Construction. Thanks for the super chat there. Thank you. Really appreciate it. If you guys have, I hope I'm not missing a question or something on there. But thank you for the super chat stuff, you guys. If you guys have more questions, keep them coming. Well, looks like if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Out here begging for making sure everybody's doing their part to help tout us along. It's just appreciated if you could subscribe and follow all that good stuff. So I share this and it helps. Yes, see, Gabino. So just share this and it helps. Thank you. Yes, please share it. Just like pick somebody in your friend list and share it to them. They'll just wonder what's going on, but it'll be good. They won't hate you for it, I'm sure. Pray and pray, remember the good times.
Connie said, do y'all have any encouraging words for someone who's lost the love of their life?
Oh my gosh.
It's so sad.
We were just watching somebody talking about that, and my heart is really just goes out. You're gonna make me get teary-eyed just even talking about that. I don't ever want to be that person. I can't imagine. It's just honor that person by being the best you. Be around people, be outgoing, and do whatever you know they would want you to be happy.
And I believe they're still can be here in spirit with you. So look for signs that they're here, watching over you.
I agree. Don't dismiss stuff when you think or feel or see something. Just give it the energy that you think it should be. Don't doubt yourself. But yeah, Quarantina. I can't not imagine how it must feel as someone goes to remember the best times and keep moving forward. That's it. Like some people like get stuck in sadness. I mean, of course, but I can't even imagine digging out of that way. But surround yourself with people and things that you'd like to do. And hello, Stormbringer, what's up? Been a minute. It's crazy. You guys are all still here. It seems like it's been way too long to come in and chat.
No.
So
Been a minute.
we're going to be changing up a bunch of stuff here, you guys. So we're down here for the YouTube convention in Texas. We're going to be learning a bunch of stuff, going to a bunch of different classes. Janaea, I'm feeling all right. My nerves have been getting a little amped up the last little bit.
The bad guy, what's up? It's actually been a while since we've been here. We probably haven't been here since the last time you were here.
We weren't, yeah, for sure.
We haven't gone live in a while.
Yeah, so good to see you, man.
Yes, we are in Texas right now. We will be here until Friday.
My biggest struggle, I'd say my biggest struggle is probably the pain. That's like the root of so many other struggles. Like I don't ever get a break from the pain, and I know it's wearing on me because when I'm having a good day where it's staying down lower, like I know my spirit is like higher, like I'm happier and cheery, but when it's like toying around in the middle, like I'd say it's like always at like a level 3 is like as low as it goes, and then when it's like 4 and a 5, maybe going to a 6, like I can still deal, but it's like getting sucky. And so during those times, I know I'm not being able to be all happy and jokey and cheery. It's just like looking for relief. And then above that, it just sucks. It's really bad and rough, and it's just managing that. So I started answering a question. I don't know if that got it. Yes, we're in Texas, Israel.
It was, what's the hardest?
Oh, the hardest thing, yeah, that pain. the pain is really, it affects so much because then I take medications that I know cloud my my body. Like, I'm not superhuman, unfortunately. Knock knock joke. I don't know if we dare to say that, Janaea. Better be a good girl. Fling dollar. What's a way to stay positive? I struggle somewhat seeing my wife in pain 24/7. This is an answer one for Andrea to do. For 3 years, the thing that helps the most, she says, is stay positive, but it makes me sad, and I think a lot. I'll let Andrea take that one, but man, if Andrea was really sad and moping around, like overly concerned when I'm hurting, it would suck. But why don't you speak to that, maybe? You wanna
I don't know.
tell him what to do?
It's hard.
Like, how
I
you
agree
feel?
with you. It's hard. It's hard to see someone in pain and not be able to do anything, and I don't know. It just get through it. I don't know how. I don't know. I feel like the way that we stay positive is just kind of looking at the bigger picture, and then just really being grateful for the good moments, and knowing that even in the really hard moments, that good moments are coming. So I think we've learned over the years that even in the darkest of times, like, the sun's gonna come out. So you just gotta wait and get through it. So whether that's like a pain moment or a health crisis or a total tragedy or trauma or whatever, like, no matter how deep and dark you're feeling, it will get better, either tomorrow or the next day or maybe a little while away, but it will get better. So.
And Peach Biden, thank you. It's a nice comment. Gonna get me all teary-eyed. Like, yeah. So I love going live, you guys. I love being able to be here and hanging out, catching up with everybody, and just being here. You guys, if you have questions, ask away. If you don't know who we are, Dan and Andrea, Paralyzed from the Waist Down. We have our YouTube or our social media channel, The Wheelchair Dad, and we just focus on life.
John T. from Michigan says, I hope you and your family are well. My AA can still piss off. Amen.
It's rough, man. I don't know. Hopefully you've got some help for it. If not, you should reach out to me on email.
He's praying for y'all always.
Thank you.
We love when bad guys pray for us. Just kidding.
Do what?
His name's the bad guy.
Yeah. From
Azerbaijan.
Oh, bless you. I love your Corvette. Thanks.
Yes, we did hear a motor. Apparently our hotel window is right on a busy street.
Somebody got a cool car out there, too. Janae is still going for that knock-knock joke. Oh, who's there? Oh, somebody else got it, see?
Knock, 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 knock. Your friendly neighborhood bad guy.
The interrupting cow. Oh,
The
dear.
interrupting cow. Moo. I get it.
I got it. Yeah.
From Australia.
Cannot use a prepaid card or monthly loan card. They changed the rules. Who are you? I guess you're answering somebody's question. Quarantina is the girl on here. You're always getting it all squared away, getting everybody lined up in there. Thanks, CH. We try to do our best. It's so nice having being older and mature, more mature, for me especially. Somebody's still not mature, but anyways, really appreciate so much more later on than dealing with all the new stuff, like new family, new marriage, new babies. Like it's so much better, like not better, so much more slow, I guess, now, not so stressful in any ways, and it makes it really nice that way. Love being able to, we've got 6 kids, and it's just, our kids are all freaking amazing. They're all such good kids. They all contribute a ton. They're all so lovey to each other. It's like unreal sometimes. We're really, really, really blessed with some good kids.
Yeah, we are. The other day, our son had a soccer game,
Thanks, Stormbringer.
and our 3-year-old was playing, and she jumped and landed right on her bum, and then she was complaining that her back hurt, her lower back, and she was doing that like whimpering cry that you couldn't console her.
Like the real scary kind.
Yeah, and saying that her back hurt, and then when I picked her up and went to put her in her car seat, she was like wincing in pain, and we were, of course, really worried and anxious, thinking that maybe she had fractured her back or done something to hurt herself bad. So we took her to the emergency room, but anyways, they did x-rays, and she looked fine, and she's okay. But when we got home, all of the kids, like while we were only gone for like maybe 2 hours, and one of our daughters, our 12-year-old daughter, had made her a bracelet while we were gone, and then when we got home, all of the kids just swarmed her and were loving on her and telling her they're glad she's okay, and she was just telling them all, they took pictures of my back, and I was so brave, and all this stuff. Thanks, Stormbringer.
And I'll answer that in a second, Stormbringer, after Andrea's done.
But I seriously was getting teary-eyed just watching the older kids love on her and how sweet they were with her.
Every one of them.
There is nothing better as a mom than to see our older kids love on our little girls, the babies we call them, but they're 3 and 5 now. But seriously, I don't think there's anything better for a kid than to like learn that kind of unconditional love for a younger sibling. It's so sweet.
They're perfect. They're all so sweet to each other. It's so cool. Stormbringer, did we get a van? No, we got our van back. That dealership up there in Nebraska, up in Bellevue, Woodhouse, sorry. Got something in my eye for a second. Woodhouse.
Good night, Janae.
Woodhouse Nissan, but any of the Woodhouse dealerships. Jason's the owner. Jason's got tons, like every cool car he sells. He has a dealership for it. But anyways, his guys are all insanely over the top nice. I could tell you the whole story, but man, they just went way over the top 2 different times when our van broke down up there trying to get back home. We ended up being extra 6 days up there, and they were trying their best to get us out of there and back home. In fact, the last time we broke down when we were heading home, one of the salesmen, it was on Saturday, brought his own truck. Matt brought his own truck an hour and a half away from the dealership to get us hooked up on our camp trailer so that the tow truck could tow our van back, and then they had brought another minivan for us as the rental car to get back. And then when we got up there to the dealership, trying to figure out what to do, we said we wanted to go home, halfway jokingly, but really seriously ready to go back home, and they hooked us up with a crew cab Dodge with the Cummins motor, and they hooked it up to our trailer and everything, and then just got us like on the road. So we had their truck for the last month almost, and then they sent a driver with our van. They drove our van all the way back from Nebraska, picked up the truck, and drove all the way back. Denny was their driver. Denny is an old bugger. I'm not done with Denny yet. But anyways.
So nice of them.
If I could pick to buy from a dealership next time, I am going to see what I can do to make sure if I buy again, I'm going to buy something from him somehow.
Just so you know, in Peach Biden, our kids fight too. They are not always perfect.
Rotten little
Specifically, 2
buggers.
of them are at each other nonstop. But They're getting a little better.
Yeah, they're growing out of it somewhat.
Um,
They're palling out now that they're in junior high. We won't mention any names, but it's not the 3 and 5-year-old. Just kidding.
J-Day Design says, got my license back in February and have just detoxed from Lyrica, which was a journey. You guys have inspired me to start my own holistic healing practice and keep hope throughout this journey.
That's sweet, man. That's
That
awesome.
is awesome. My mom said hi. Hi, Mom.
Hey.
What else?
Fleeing dollar. There's
Thank
some
you, Donna.
things you do for nerve pain. My wife.
Having a happy cookie in your honor. Nebraska people are the sweetest. They were very nice. What's some of the stuff you do for your nerve pain? My wife takes everything under the sun, like Oxy and
Fleeing dollar. If you can email me, I can chat with you. I don't know. I don't think we're supposed to like discuss all that stuff on here. I think they log it up. They'll like not air our video and stuff if we do. But if you want to email me, just on our webpage, we've got our email address on there. If you want to do that, you can get in touch and I can tell you all sorts of stuff.
I used to tell my friends that my kids' horns hold up their halos. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Dan, did you ever, in one point in time of your pain, blame God for what had happened to you?
You know what? No, I did not. In fact, like I went many years without God being in my life, like from the time I was like 17 to the time I was like 32 or 5 or somewhere in there. Just about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months before my injury, I had like decided to quit drinking alcohol, quit partying. Like I felt like God was missing out of my life, and my kids were missing out because they weren't getting taught and being shown principles and stuff that I felt like they could and should be getting and all that good stuff. And so I would say that was probably actually one of the things that helped give me strength through all of that, and just having a sense of purpose and some like a source or entity to reach out to in the worst times, and like really felt his comfort and grace, and still do. Definitely have had different outlooks on life, and but no, haven't ever blamed God. I've like cried out to him to help give me strength sometimes in the pain and stuff that I have, and it's really hard, but never in anger.
Quarantine is asking how I'm holding up. Toughest time of year, and y'all been through it. I am holding up.
Thanks for asking, Quarantina. She does so much.
Yeah, it's been kind of a rough month or so, month and a half. It's been very exhausting. I think our trip to Missouri was very good. There were so many positives and so many blessings and so many miracles and good things, but it was also very stressful, and it was one of those things where we like held up, while we were in the midst of it and trying to get home and trying to make sure our kids were okay and that we all got home safely. And then like after we got home and things settled down, like I just had a total crash and just like was so stressed and crying and frustrated, and then we had to get all ready for school to start, and then we've got 3 different schools that we take our kids to, because we've got elementary, junior high, and high school this year. None of them are being bused this year, so we're trying to figure that out, but it has been a stressful time of year.
Marley still wants kindergarten or preschool.
Yeah, but
Poor baby.
again, like through all of the hard things, like, we really have to stop and count our blessings because we cannot. We are so blessed. And so, even though there's hard days, even though there's tears, even though there's stress, like, we're so blessed amidst all of the craziness. So, can't complain.
Good night, Stormbringer. Squeeze that one in there so you can bail out. And then somebody had a question back here. Do you have any encouraging words to help someone if they want to pursue their dreams? Andrea's a dream chasing fool.
Would you guys do a meet and greet? We did one in Las Vegas a few months ago.
We talked about doing one with some company doing with people with disabilities.
Yeah, we would definitely
Forgot to
do that.
It was pretty successful last time. It was really cool. What was that? Words and advice for chasing, to just go out to do it. Like, don't,
the dreams.
Yeah, dreams.
That's what it was.
Don't let more and more time go by. Like,
yeah,
it's now or never kind of a thing. The more you make it a never, the more it's gonna never happen.
Just gotta like take that one first initial step in that direction, create the momentum, and make it happen. What kind of dream are you thinking about chasing? How do I get through mentally raising a 13-year-old when you're struggling with pain? Is there a light at the end of her being 13?
Yeah.
You've helped me with so much else.
Yeah, when I turned 18.
Do you know anything? Yeah, you just ride it, man. Ride the storms. Ride the waves.
It's not a hate towards you or anything.
Don't take it personal. Love them through it. Sit down, spend one-on-one time if you can.
Yeah, we just had a cool article or something that we read or listened to the other day. It's like, take 10 minutes a day and just talk to them or ask them questions, and like 10
Even
minutes
if they're
each day.
super awkward at first or hate it.
And don't even answer back. Like, just putting the time in.
It'll help them.
Eventually they'll crack and see that you're there to love them through no matter what.
Some kids are just hard though. And you just gotta like
If you
wait it out.
If your kid's doing video games or reading books or drawing, or like, just go sit next to him. Don't say anything at all. Just like go sit and be present. I try to do that every once in a while and remember to do that. It makes such a difference when I do that. Yeah, the kids definitely respond. It's crazy. Fleeing Dollar, thank you for the super chat.
That's true, Quarantina. She said, please know all of you here are truly appreciated. Dan and Andrea express gratitude every day for each of you. You keep them going. That's so true. And yeah, thank you for
Thanks, Fleeing Dollar.
Super chat. We always appreciate the super chats, you guys.
Yeah, and the memberships, if you guys want to sign up on the memberships, that'd be awesome. Super appreciated. This is our full-time life. That's why we're down here in Texas today. And this week is to hit this YouTube convention and learn more stuff about everything that we can do to be better at doing what we're trying to do. But those who don't know, just coming on through here right now, Dan and Andrea, I was paralyzed in a construction accident 11 years ago. Broke my back several places on a big fall. I use a wheelchair. It's over there. We're just hanging out in a hotel room down here in Texas for a YouTube convention. We have 6 kids. We met after my injury. That's a quick summed up.
Every time we do this, sitting in bed, I start to complain that my back hurts, and then I feel like so dumb because,
So funny.
you know, Dan's back is broken, so who am I to complain that my back hurts? But it does.
People do.
It does hurt.
And it's okay. It's supposed to hurt. I mean, not. I mean, you can hurt too. It has nothing to do with me hurting, less or more.
We should probably get some sleep so we can go to our thing in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll take all our supplements in. We've officially reached the age where we've realized we're not invincible and our bodies are succumbing to age problems. And so we take like 1 million supplements every night. It's like a whole routine now.
Yeah, it makes a makes a difference though. It definitely helps out. Huh.
Yeah, for sure. Calvin, I think YouTube takes 30%. So
Yeah.
if you guys want to like donate something and don't want YouTube to take part of it, then
Sorry,
you can
YouTube.
Venmo or PayPal or whatever. Not that we're asking for money, but if you want to and you don't want YouTube to take it.
I felt really bad. Like normally, like $5, $10, $20, like people just come through. Like that's super appreciated, and it like doesn't sting. Like the idea of YouTube sharing it because we're on their platform. But there's been several times when we've had people come in and like donate like larger amounts, and I feel bad knowing that like they don't know that YouTube's getting a big cut of it. I think like I don't know, several $100 thing, and then like a big portion of that goes to them. So if you're wanting to know that all of your help went that way, then look at one of the other options there on our site. But yeah, we just appreciate anything and nothing all the same. Love you guys being here, supporting our channel. You guys, we have grown insane, and we're so blessed, so grateful that you guys have all got us here. Like between our 3 platforms, we're just over 2 million subscribers. Like, whoa, it's crazy. Love it.
I'm sleep talking. Quarantina says I'm sleep talking. It's the same with memberships. Quarantina, 70%. We get 70%. YouTube gets 30%.
Yeah. On TikTok though, they let you keep it all. I think. Not that this isn't TikTok. I'm just saying, comparing it. I always get scared to like say any of those other names on this, like thinking that like the big YouTube ogres are gonna like grab our video and crumple it up and throw it in the garbage.
Yeah.
And like cut the stream. If it goes black, we know what happened.
Okay.
It's I'll just run another line through. It looks like some names are changing and dwindling down. And yeah, those who don't know who we are, it's Dan and Andrea, the Wheelchair Dad. We just have our family channel, just put out content to try to help people through frustrating and hard times in their life, and we do some DIY stuff. I did construction for a number of years in my repertoire of jobs that I've had through the years, and so I like to use those skills still and see what I can do to still build, even though it requires a lot of ingenuity now. It's fun. Usually I'm like building stuff that Andrea's thinking and creating, and we work together. We're a good team that way. It's really fun.
Bernie says, thank you for your videos. I'm recovering from back surgery, and when I feel overwhelmed by my pain, I just watch you and realize I am not that bad. You're an inspiration to me for sure.
Thank you. You know, when I was in the hospital, like the nurses wondered how I was like upbeat and positive and kind when I was in there. It took just one trip down the hallway when I was like cognitive, and I shared a room with a couple people for the first month I was in there, and man, I saw some people in some really hard times and saw their lives really changed, and I was super grateful. I still have my mind, super grateful for other things, and it just was really a humbling experience. So that kind of was part of what triggered and has kind of inspired a lot of this direction of what we've gone through to build our channel through the years. So
Joe Richard Fryer says, "Can you say hi to my friend?"
yeah, who's your friend?
My friend loves watching you.
Joe Richard Fryer's friend.
Does your friend have a name?
Let's see, we're gonna keep coming. Yeah, see you guys, see the chat, it's so funny because I don't know how many months it's been. It's bad months. I know it's months since we did our last time. But it's like cool to see everybody's names still pop back in here. It is our family. It's awesome. I like it. And Janae woke back up.
2 months ago.
2 months? Dang. Rough. Do you guys see it? See what? What did I miss? I saw you back. How do you do it? Donate. Oh, Rita. Fleeing Dollar. Hey, thanks again for the super chat. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Hi, I'm India. Me too. My great grandpa apparently was from India. Came through the foster homes and what's the word I'm looking for? Orphanages. Thank you. Crazy. Oh, quarantine is helping to send us off to.
Thanks, Quarantina.
Always can count on.
Yep.
On
Everyone's
you.
trying to support us. It's dropping. All the numbers are dropping down. They're like, go to bed.
All right. Well,
yes. We'll try to get back on again while
you
we're
guys
here this week if we can.
subscribe. Subscribe, give a follow, share, comment, all that good stuff. Share with your family and friends. If you have anybody that's struggling or down, or that you think that this might be your sign to give them help, do it, because it is. Love to be here. Love to support our community that way. This community, it's been awesome. Yeah, love sharing our family with you guys. Thank you for being so respectful and kind and loving on all of our comments and posts. It's really such a different page. It's really cool. We are always just beside ourselves on how well things go. So thank you so much. Thank you for the super chats and the donation stuff. Anything you guys, we really appreciate it. Again, we're just down here in Texas for the week. I'm sure we'll have plenty more spare time. Maybe, I hope, that we can jump back on. So like, subscribe, share, follow, heart, all that. And we will let you go. I hardly see your videos. What do you mean?
Make sure you hit the notification button. I think that helps.
Yeah, or just search us out every time you come on. But if you hit notify when they go live, or notify new posts and stuff, it should notify you.
Love you too, Rita. Hope you get some sleep.
So, yep. All right. So I'm gonna stop reading these because it makes it hard to hang up. You guys have a good night. We're gonna get to bed. It's about 11:30. We got all sorts of stuff to do tomorrow.
Yep.
We're gonna be learning all sorts of things. We're going to our YouTube convention for the next few days. So thanks again for putting us where we are, you guys. Love and appreciate it. And don't overlook you guys. And yeah, thanks for helping us be here. You guys have a good night. Love you all, and keep in touch. Make sure you send questions and all that good stuff. Good night.